Sorry, I'm just texting the wife. She just woke up, doing a little sleeping.
What time is it over there? It's 10 hours ahead?
Yeah, because daylight savings, I think it's 10 now, right now.
So it's
10 ahead.
So that would be 6 o'clock, 6:30 almost there?
Yeah.
Wow.
She just woke up.
Now, when you on your trips over there to Kenya, what do you find is the best method to get broken out of mountain time and into Kenya time? Because you can't do this. You can't sleep all day every day. That doesn't work. So at some point you've got to...
I was talking... I think it's a lot harder coming back than it is going. Going is a little bit easy, at least for me. It's a little bit easier. Coming back is the punk. But I was talking to a missionary over there on my last trip, and they said, because there's a lot of people have ideas, sleep this flight, don't sleep this flight. And he's like, dude, if you're tired and if you can sleep, sleep.
That makes sense.
He goes, the more sleep you can get,
yeah,
and you just push through it, than trying to manage, And I never follow. I try to kind of follow the rules on the way over, so that when I get there, I can go to sleep, because we usually get there late at night. But coming home, I'm kind of for about 3 days, I go to bed at 7 a.m., which is when you go to bed, 7 a.m.
7 a.m. Yeah, sounds right.
Actually, what I do the Joe Dill.
Okay.
I go to bed about 7:30.
Okay.
And then I'm up at, maybe 3. But I'm wide awake. It's some of my most favorite days of the year because this is not me.
Yeah.
We talked about this last
So you're
podcast.
saying 7 p.m., though. I just want to be clear because you said 7 a.m. 7 p.m. You're going to bed 7 p.m.
I go to bed at 7
p.m. Get up 3 a.m.
Yeah. And I do that for about 3 days.
I want to jump in on something you just said. That is some of your favorite days of the year, and yet you still refuse to get up early on a regular basis. This is why I love getting up early. This is exactly why, because I get so much done. I feel so productive before 8 a.m. every morning.
Because those are the only 3 days of the year I'm tired at 7 p.m.
Yeah, but that's okay. I don't go to bed at 7. I go to bed I'm like more of a 9:30.
But I can't do that. I can't do it. I mean, I could. No, I could do it.
Okay.
I can do it if I want to.
Okay.
But the amount of... I'm just not willing to put in the work right now in my life to do that. Because naturally, I'm a 1 a.m. guy.
Okay.
That's naturally who I am. Naturally,
yeah, okay.
I'll go through this lull between, my kids go to bed, I can feel my body relax, right? And about 10 p.m., 10:30, 11, I start perking back up a little bit.
Okay.
And then I have this 2-hour wind. I get this gust of wind in me. And I'm good to about 1 a.m.
Yeah.
And I like to go to bed, get up at 9. That'd be ideal for me. If I could just pick how I want to live my life.
1 a.m. to 9 a.m.
That's how sleeping. Get up at 9. I'm in a grumpy mood. I get my coffee.
Poke the bear.
And then I get to the gym about 10. Work out at 11, go home, take a shower at 11:30.
What job are you keeping with that?
I know, exactly. Yeah. I said if I could just pick on my own,
Excuse me. That's awesome.
Dude,
how is Vanessa doing?
Listen to this. This is crazy, dude. Listen to this.
This is going to be good,
She's
guys.
doing great. She's there. I think she's feeling good. Vanessa flew out the day after Christmas.
Yeah.
And your wife took her to the airport.
Yes, she did.
Shout out to Josie Dill for helping out.
That was pretty cool. She enjoyed that. She
hates book club, but she'll take Vanessa to the airport.
That's exactly right.
But listen to this. So,
that sounds like my girl.
Yeah. So we stay, when I go, and Vanessa stays in the same hotel I stay at. It's called Gray's House. It's a very cool place in Nairobi. If you ever go to Nairobi, you should stay at Gray's House. Great staff, the owner, great. It's just good all the way around. She's a great lady. We've got some friends, Nick and Bethany Cope, who were small group leaders in the student ministry that I led in Virginia.
Yeah.
They at one point also lived in our basement after they got married.
Okay.
In Virginia.
Okay.
They're full-time missionaries over in Dubai.
That's interesting. That would be a tough missionary field.
They've got two little girls, I think. For whatever reason, they are in Nairobi today.
At Grace House?
And they're about 15. They're staying about 15 minutes away, and so they're going to connect and meet.
Tell me
Dude,
God is not awesome.
I love God. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's
now
so
I'm
cool.
jealous. I'm excited to be here with you.
No, you're not.
Yes,
not
I am.
anymore because Nick and Bethany Cope
I would have loved
are
to
in
be
Nairobi, and you love Nairobi anyway. So now you are.
Ah.
Hey, listen, you don't got to lie to kick it.
I can smell it. I can smell where they are right now. This Africa has a smell.
Whoa.
I can smell it.
Okay.
She's there at the Grace house. They're taking care of her, and they're gonna go see Nick and Bethany Cope. That's great. Man, I love life, dude.
That's awesome. That is.
But here we are
fantastic.
in Frederick, Colorado, where it's a cool 28 degrees outside, and I didn't realize we're getting a blizzard today.
Yeah.
What's
I
going on?
I was looking at the weather yesterday because my parents left this morning early. They are Papa and Mimi. They out.
Papa and Mimi.
Gone.
Where they go?
They're headed south. They're gonna go see one of my dad's cousins in the Tulsa area,
Okay.
and then head on down home to
Now-
South Texas.
What a life they live, huh? They're just driving around, hanging out with folks.
Yeah, they're retired, and this
Great.
is the dream for me. At some point, I wish that I'm retired similarly to this. I mean, here's what my dad does on a normal day. He might go fishing. He might play golf.
Yeah.
He might work on something in the garage. He spent like 4 days already this winter taking the swirls out of the paint of his pickup truck. Because he's retired, he can do that.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, when somebody does a bad wax job and they scratch all the clear coat
see, I don't
and you
get my-
get swirls.
I don't even get my car waxed.
Yeah,
that's why.
right. Well, anyway, he spent like 4 days.
I barely get to the car wash.
So that's a pretty good retired life you got going there, Papa.
Papa and Mimi's. Let me tell you something.
They're out. Okay, no, wait. So we were checking the weather yesterday and, keeping an eye on the snow. And last night, we went to the movie last night with them and
What did you see?
Spies in Disguise for the kids. It was fun. It was
Never
good.
even heard of this.
Yeah, Will Smith's in it. It was good.
Is it good?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I
should take my
recommend it for the
girls.
kids.
I'm
Yes.
gonna take my girls to the movies one of these days.
Do Spies in Disguise. I think they would like. I mean, it'd be good.
It's fun.
I think they'd like it. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, we went to the movie. We're coming back, and I said, "Hey guys, I guess they missed the snow forecast." Dad looks. He's like, "Nah, it says it's going to be 1 a.m. or something." Yeah, sure enough, we got some snow.
How much are we supposed to get?
I don't know. It's only supposed to be like an inch.
When I
More than that out there
there's
now.
more than an inch out there right now. When I retire, I love all my kids. Okay,
Yeah.
but I don't think I'm gonna drive around and see them.
Okay.
I'm gonna go where the baseball is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good. That
And
sounds
I'm
good.
just gonna-
Phoenix or Florida?
Yeah, both. What if I?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go where the baseball.
I'm just
is.
driving back and forth.
Okay.
All the baseballs.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
I like that. I would be in on something like that.
And then for the holidays, if they want, they can come see me.
Wow.
Is that okay? Can I do that?
Well, hey, let's just wait till you get grandkids and then see how you feel
Okay.
about that.
Okay.
That's what I've heard is that the grandkids have a
So they're
a
coming
magnetic
because
pull.
of the grandkids, not because of you.
They ain't coming for me. I'll tell you that.
Makes sense.
Yeah, no, I know that they don't. I think if it was just Joel, they would probably just stay in Texas and they would draw a line similar to what you just said. Hey, if you want some holiday love,
Yeah,
come on down.
makes sense.
And if I was without
I love my
kids,
kids.
I would
but I
probably
could see,
pack them up and
yeah.
see. That's the problem. We would love to go down there and see their place. We have not had a chance to do that yet. The problem is that it is a mess to pack up my 3 kids and take them anywhere.
Oh, it's a circus, especially at their age. It's a
mess.
circus, dude. Getting all my 4 kids, getting all their stuff and bags and getting it in and it's a circus.
Yeah, it's a circus.
And you
It gives me anxiety just to talk about it.
When you get more than the 2 kid mark,
Yeah.
everything is just a little bit more complicated.
Well, and to further complicate the complication, nothing in the world is made for more than 4 people.
No.
You can't. I mean, so once you get more, I mean, at least with
Rental
6,
cars,
you can go 3s and 2. Oh, but
hotels.
that's exactly right.
You are doubling
how do you
up.
guys do a hotel with 6?
We break the law.
6
and
in one room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there a law?
We
I didn't know
do-
that.
Yeah, there's the how many people in a room kind of a thing.
Yeah.
We do 2 queens and then we go 3 and 3.
Yeah.
But we're getting to the end of that because
Yeah,
our
you
two,
are.
Our 2 oldest are, they're grown up, so they're not like little 50-pound kid.
No.
They're
Well, and your youngest, throwing cadence between the 2 of you,
Right.
That is not.
It's getting a little tight.
Yeah.
That we don't.
On a queen.
And that's why we don't do it often. Yeah. We don't do it. When we stay in a hotel, our kids think it's like Disney. They love it.
Yeah.
They love it, dude.
Yeah, we get a similar reaction on the kids. Although we are going to take a little vacation here coming up in January with the kids. We're going to go to San Diego.
Wow.
But yeah. So
for what? For the fun?
Just for fun.
Wow. That's awesome.
Well, here's what's funny though. So typically the kids get all jazzed on taking a trip like that, and hotel and all of the things. And we talked to them about. I tried to slip it in on the Christmas stocking is what I tried to do. Like a piece of paper, had a map and like tickets.
Yeah.
And they could care less.
Well, yeah. They're kids.
Yeah.
They can't see that far ahead.
No.
I
had like a calendar and it had like a little picture of an airplane taking. No.
They want a toy. They want a toy, Dill. Did you get them some toys?
Yeah, we got them some toys.
Good.
I didn't want to get him toys.
You got them some Legos? I envisioned some Legos.
We did not get Legos this year.
No Legos this year.
Not like Lego in the typical sense. There was some Minecraft Legos.
Okay.
A lot of Bakugan. Don't ask.
Zero idea what that is.
Bakugan. You know what I've said to my boys several times?
Yeah.
Several times this holiday season.
What?
I could give a crap about Bakugan. No, hold on. I could give a crap about Bakugan. I will take the Bakugan. I will walk out to my garage and I will slam them into 1,000 pieces using a sledgehammer. I said, "Do you understand that, boys?" Oh. And they both look at me. Oh, yeah. I said, "You know what I care about? How you treat each other."
Oh my gosh.
I could care less about the Bakugan. Be nice to each other. Quit fighting over Bakugan. I said, "These Bakugan are stupid, and I will decimate them." Wow. So here's where it gets kind of funny. You have so many problems with this mic stand. You're done.
I'm listening. I'm listening. Keep going.
No, that was perfect. What's even better is now we record this kind of crap. So, this has been the thorn in your side, the bane of your okay. All right. Anyway, so the other day they're fighting about something, and Bakugan are involved, and I walk over and I pick up the Bakugan, and Trevor, who I believe was the victim in this situation, he goes, "Yeah, Dad, go smash him into 1,000 pieces."
Oh man, it's just like
calling my bluff.
It's like a Pokemon
4-year-old jerk. Yeah, it's like a cross between Transformers and Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a mess.
So that's the hot gift in the Dill house.
A lot of Bakugan this Christmas. A lot of Bakugan. What was the hot gift in your house?
Okay. The hot gift, we got the girls a Nintendo Switch. Now, we had a Wii, so we've upgraded a little bit. And but this Nintendo Switch, whole nother level.
Yeah.
My girls are addicted.
Yeah.
Right now, they're addicted to the Switch.
I know that.
Hey,
have you gotten the parental control app?
Parental control app.
Yeah, you need to. Not in a bad way, but like you can put time limits on it. I had to do it
on
already.
The Switch.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, it's great. You can see what they're playing, what games they're playing. You can even browse content. Bro, what's going on over there?
I don't know, dude.
All right, but you need. I feel so bad. I feel like we need to pause and get you. Hey, let's get this other mic. Well, that mic stand won't work, will it?
I'm close. Keep going.
But you can look at what they're playing, what they're looking at, what they're trying to buy. You can put limits on. You can give them like warnings. Hey, you got 30 minutes left today, or hey, your time's up. Or you can just, if they're like Nolan and they just plow right through the warnings. You can just shut the thing down when they've played a certain amount of time.
Well, right now I'm kind of enjoying it because we're on Christmas break. I'm letting them fiend on a little bit.
Yep.
What is fun for me. So, we've got the Mario Party and the go-kart and all that, which is fun. We all play that together.
Yeah.
But the thing that has surprised me, we also got Zelda. And they are all working together.
Do you remember Zelda?
Yeah, I went and showed them the NES, the original Nintendo.
Yes.
They lost their mind. They're like, "Dad, why would you even play that?" I go, "'Cause this was the game."
'Cause this is awesome.
Yeah. But they're all taking turns. They're all working together to try to figure out the next thing they have to do. It's very fun to watch for me as a dad. And now it's also bringing out some of the worst things in them right now because they're very competitive. And why would you do that? Why would you take this on? Why? And I got to say, if you're watching, you got to be helpful. You got to be encouraging.
Yep.
You can't be discouraging. But I'm enjoying watching them play. But they are fiending on this thing, dude. They're getting up at 6 a.m. I left the house this morning. They're already 45 minutes deep in.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Nolan's the same. He's so he knows the time limits, and so he'll say, he comes down this morning, hey, Dad, I think I'm just going to go ahead and play an hour now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you do whatever you want. It's your time.
Yeah.
But when it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah. How much time does he get?
Well, it's variable, and I have relaxed on it because of the Christmas break. Yeah,
Christmas
and it's
break.
his Christmas present,
Yeah.
and I want him. I mean, I'm not a Nazi here,
Yeah.
trying to, I'm not a tyrant, Nazi. That's poor choice of
Yeah,
words.
I mean, Christmas break, you get to fiend on these things, but when you get back to the real world,
yeah. So here's what I did. So it's going to be about an hour a day. Okay, a little longer on
Christmas break.
on weekends. But this is what I told him. We're struggling right now, having issues with him on writing. His penmanship is trash, and so here's what.
So is mine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, did your teacher ever send home a homework assignment and just put a question mark on it?
No.
Yeah, they did with Nolan.
So I feel for that guy.
So we are. So I said, hey, listen, how about if you if you do a writing assignment, then you can earn time. You can earn some more time.
Oh.
So I'm trying to incentivize, and it's working.
Listen what I did.
So last night he goes, I'll let you, hold on.
Go.
Last night he goes, hey, Dad, while you were on the phone, because I was talking to my brother, while you were on the phone, I read an imaginary book. How much time do I get? It was 12 pages. And I'm like, no, you don't get time for reading an imaginary.
You should give him at least 10 minutes for creativity.
Imaginary book.
For creativity. I give him 5 minutes.
For creativity.
Yeah. The fact that he came up with that idea
then it kept
is
going,
worth something.
Then it was a 20-page imaginary book, and then it was a 28-page imaginary book. I said, stop, son. I'm not giving you time for reading imaginary things. Read real books.
So my, Vanessa's in Kenya for the next 2 weeks. And so I was trying to come up with some incentive or gamification for the girls because I'm still going out doing stuff. And so and my girls are old enough now they can handle being at home. And so yesterday I was out for a couple hours in the afternoon. So one of my daughters, actually Raya, bought me from my office a little Mario, a little plush Mario kind of a thing.
That's cool.
And because I've got an assortment of...
Yeah, you've got Groot.
Yeah,
they
just like they think it's awesome.
Poop emoji.
Yeah.
And
they think it's great. They buy me something and then, Dad, would you put in your office? It's like it's a big deal to them. So she got me this little Mario, and I said, girls, this is what we're going to do. Each day, Mario jumps up one. And I just put out iPads, to show them these are days. If you get to 3 days in a row where you behave, there's a prize. The first you get to day 3 and the first time around, it's milkshakes. We're gonna go get milkshakes. So then and they're all into it now. They're all
That's
into
great.
it now. Well, Dad, what is it? They want to know the rules and blah blah blah. So I tell them everything. I say, all right, so I'm gonna go out. I'll be back in a couple hours. While I go out, they make a game board. I'll put a picture on it up here. They make a game board. They find poster boards somewhere, and they make a legitimate game board for Mario. It's colored in. It's got the blocks and everything.
They might have earned their milkshakes already.
Yeah. And
that's fantastic.
And so it was funny. We went out to somebody's house last night for dinner, and I told them before we went in, hey, this is a big deal because if you behave, Mario goes up a block. If you don't behave, then it goes back. And so they went in. They behaved beautifully. Got back in the car. First question: is Mario going to move up a block? I go, yeah. Woo! I mean, just pandemonium. So it is funny how
awesome.
The gamification of parenting sometimes can be very helpful.
Yeah,
it can be very helpful. And now
parenting is no joke.
There's a line at some point.
Oh,
you know
for
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it can be very helpful.
Yeah. Well, that's something else. So on that line,
keep talking.
I said,
I got boogers coming out as you keep talking.
Oh my goodness.
You keep talking.
Hey, and we're recording in high definition, so people probably saw the boogers. That's gross. No, on that line, we were talking yesterday, and I was talking to Nolan a little bit, and I said, hey, listen, we're going to get together, and we're going to. You're old enough now, Nolan. We're going to establish some expectations and some chores. So, because he's wanting to buy these games. That's another thing with this Switch. I mean, games are not cheap,
Oh, dude.
right? They are expensive on
Yeah,
this
they are.
thing. And I mean, we're talking $60
Yeah.
for anybody who doesn't have a Switch. $60 for a game, which is ridiculous. But so now I'm kind of trying to figure out ways to get Nolan to earn some money and do things. But there's a difference. This is where the gamification stops. There's a difference
Yeah.
between expectations and chores. See, he wants to like put his clothes away after mom folds them,
Yeah.
and he wants money for that. I'm like, no, bro, that is an expectation.
Yeah.
You live in our house, you clear the table,
Yeah.
you pick up your toys. I mean, like that is an expectation.
Yeah.
And so it'll be interesting here to see. We're gonna have to establish expectations. We're gonna have to establish some chores, and yeah, parenting, no joke, man.
Parenting is no joke. What did you get for Christmas?
Hey, I'm pretty stoked about my Christmas presents.
What was it?
I got a Keurig Duo.
Okay.
Which is Keurig finally came to their senses and realized that people like to do ground coffee in larger quantities, and they still like to have the convenience of a K-Cup.
Right.
And so I was able to score a Keurig Duro. So it has the 12-cup pot, and it has the K-Cup side, and I like it. So that was mine.
Best of both worlds.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
You love this. I sent you a picture of this on Christmas Eve. I got a cribbage board. I got a new cribbage board. I'm so excited. Cribbage. I'm going to teach Matt how to play cribbage. He's going to get so hooked that he's going to have to take back all of these bad things he said about cribbage.
I want to play it before. No, okay. I want to play it.
Yeah, it's fun.
I make fun of it because I've never heard of it,
Right.
and it just sounds like an older person game.
And it is. I mean, yes, it is. It is not a.
I've not been around any
it's not
people
a
my
Gen
age
Z. It's not a Gen Z game.
you.
Yeah, it's
Besides
fine.
you, and you're younger than me.
I am.
You're a little pup. I've not heard anybody say, "Ma, you want to come over? We're gonna play some cribbage.
Pulling out the cribbage board.
We're gonna play some cribbage." But for you guys, it's very serious, and you got a cribbage board,
Yeah,
a new cribbage board,
I did.
and you were very. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
I'm excited now. Do I need to get my own board, or do you have a board I can use?
Oh no, we play on like it's not
Oh,
a
you play on the
solitaire.
same
You play.
board.
You have to play with at least 2 people
On the same board.
on the same board.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many people can play on one board?
You can 4 is probably the most common to play
Okay.
board. Now you can play 6, but I've played with 6. It's 3 teams because there's 3 tracks. It's pretty messy.
Okay.
It's pretty messy. So 6, I think would. I mean, you could maybe theoretically play with more, but 4 is the most common. 2 is fun. I used to play this in 8th grade science.
Okay.
My science teacher, Bob Uffelman.
Bob. Shut
Mr.
up,
Uffelman. He loved nothing more than to wipe the floor with 8th grade kids. He would just humiliate us on a cribbage board.
Come on, Bob.
And he loved it. He loved it. I'll never forget. And so anytime you could beat him, and he would get real sour if you beat him. But he would, in a minute, he would play cribbage. You could be in the middle of a talk and be like, hey, can we play cribbage? And he would wrap up early just so we could play some cribbage. But yeah,
Come on,
Bob Uffelman.
Bob.
So it is not a young person's game. That's fair. Hey, what'd you get for Christmas?
I got some crazy. The girls got me some crazy PJ pants, which is usually that's a staple. And I did something.
You did a thing.
Yeah,
What did you do?
my wife doesn't know about this. You don't know about it either.
Oh no. What did you do? This is good.
I made a purchase,
Okay.
and I'm debating about doing another purchase
Oh no.
today.
Okay. This could be a double.
I
This could be a
just-
double thing.
Well, Vanessa's gone for a couple of weeks.
Okay.
I decided I wanted to play some video games.
What did you buy?
I bought an Xbox. She doesn't know this.
Like, what generation of Xbox? What version of
Xbox, the new one. Xbox One X is what I got for all the gamers out there.
Okay.
I used to play a lot of video games 20 years ago.
What game do you got right now for the Xbox One X?
And then I bought 5 games
5?
for $50.
Okay, tell me
5 for $50.
the
GameStop had this buy 2 pre-owned, get 2 free. and then there was a new game there for $10.
Okay.
So I got 5 games for $50. These games are going to last me for years if I ever play them all, because they're like open world kind of games. But here's the thing, dude. Now this is what I'm wrestling with, because this thing, it needs a 4K screen.
So you might need a TV.
I might need a TV. So when Vanessa gets home, there's going to be maybe
goodness.
a TV in our bedroom with an Xbox.
With
How
an
do you think
Xbox
she'll
One
do
X.
with that? You think she'll be okay? You know Vanessa. You think she's going to be good with that? Here's the other thing I did.
Yeah.
I bought. No, Vanessa doesn't know this either.
Oh my goodness.
She's busy hiking. She won't be able to listen to this anyway.
No, she's not gonna. Well, I don't even know that she does listen anyway.
yeah. She is following on Instagram now.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Vanessa.
I got a new bed. Bought a new bed.
A new mattress or a new bed frame?
Both.
Oh.
We've never had a bed frame.
Okay.
We've
really?
got
no lie.
We've got a bed frame like with a very, very. I mean, it's just like the wheels kind of thing. Like there's no headboard or side rails.
No,
or
I hear you. Yeah, you're off.
So
the floor,
I decided this year I was going to surprise her when she got back. So I found this incredible deal. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but I found this king size. Well, I'm going king now.
Good. Yeah. No.
I needed to be king a long time ago.
Probably.
So I
With
went king
4
size
kids, yeah.
mattress. I found this deal on a one of those mattresses they ship to you, and then it kind of like fills up and all this.
Yes.
Okay. I found a deal that was going on, because those can only be in their warehouse for so long until they get jacked up.
Okay, makes sense.
And this was getting to the end of the year. They had to get rid of these mattresses.
What brand?
Zinus.
Okay.
I don't know if that's good or not.
I've not heard of that one.
Anyways, I'm only in it for $60, dude.
No way.
Yes, way. It's like 80%
for a
off.
king-size mattress?
Yeah, it's like 80% off. So I go, it's worth a shot. I'm going to try it. So I went ahead and got it for $60, this king-size mattress.
And then now you got to get the bed frame on.
It's a 50-50 spring. It's a spring and then foam or something.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try it out. Hopefully it's great. But then I went ahead and got a nice frame on sale too, dude, for like
Look at you bargain hunting.
$120.
Wow.
So $200, new mattress and a bed frame. So I'm going to hopefully have all that set up when Vanessa gets back. I'm hoping that will offset.
Hey, if you need
I'm hoping that'll offset
the Xbox One X and the TV that you're about to buy.
Exactly.
Okay. Hey, if you need help, let me know.
What is this? I go, look at this.
Got a king-size
Look at the
bed.
bed. Look at you got a new bed. Yeah, it's great.
Wow.
And you're
Okay.
so tired.
Oh.
You should lay down, and I'll play video games while you
listen,
sleep.
and when you're up at 3 a.m., you can play video games too.
Hey,
It's
back
gonna
in the
be
day,
great.
I was telling Vanessa this. Back in the day, when Vanessa and I got married, we couldn't afford cable.
Yeah.
And I had an Xbox on the wedding registry, and someone bought it for us. It was my only item on the wedding registry.
Somebody bought you an Xbox for your wedding.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yep. And we would play games together, just like the girls are doing with Zelda. Vanessa and I would do this. Like, I remember us playing Max Payne. And we would go through the story, we would play, and we had a lot of fun. So
maybe
we're gonna, 2020.
It's going to be a
Here
bonding.
we go.
This is going to be a
2020.
bonding experience for you guys.
But she doesn't know I bought any of that stuff yet. But I got good deals on everything, Dill.
It sounds like you got really good deals
on everything.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sounds like you got really good deals. I'm surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised that you got good deals. I'm surprised that you had enough patience to go find the good deals.
Okay, so here's the thing. For whatever reason, when I'm in I'm going to purchase this thing.
Yeah.
I go into I want to get the best deal possible. And I will in fact, I bought one.
And then you're just a mercenary.
I bought an Xbox, then I canceled the order because I found a better deal that I liked. I mean, I'm ruthless with the deals.
You are a mercenary once you get in that zone.
When I'm in now.
Well, that's good to know.
But if I'm in but this is where I am different. Like you're talking about, when you're traveling, it's a circus.
Yeah.
I will pay for convenience. There is a line for me.
Yeah.
If it's like,
no, that makes
hey,
sense.
you can do this, but it's going to cost 20. I mean, just pay $20. Let's just do it. Then there is a line for me.
Yeah. No, that sounds more like the Matt I know.
Right.
Is the dad now just do it. Just pay it.
Where you're probably trying to get that.
I'm like, hey, can we get it for 10?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's where
I'm not quite the
change up a lot.
mercenary because I'm more of a value. I'm not looking for the lowest price. I'm looking for the best value. So I'm looking at the highest quality at the lowest price is kind of what I go.
So this is what I ran into because the Xbox. You don't care about any of this. There's 2 different versions of the Xbox. There's the S and the X. The X is better.
Yeah.
but the S is cheaper.
Okay,
And
but you went with the better.
No, listen to this,
Oh,
Dale.
I'm sorry.
I
Whoa.
got an Xbox X for the price of an Xbox S. Thank you. Not pre-owned. Brand stinking new.
This man.
Okay?
Well done, Matt.
I
Well
won't be
done.
available for any podcasts over the next 6 weeks because I'm going to be playing my video
Hey, Matt,
games.
you want to record this week? Oh, my schedule's full.
Yeah.
My schedule's full. I'm booked.
Yeah.
That's kind of like you told me, I'm booked Friday. You know what you were doing Friday? Playing Xbox. Now I know.
No. What was I doing?
I don't know.
What
She
Friday?
said-
What are you talking about?
when I first texted you, said, hey, you want to record? You said, I'm booked Friday. So I said,
When
"How
was
about-"
Friday? Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was Friday.
Oh, yeah. We
Okay,
were at dinner. Yeah, we were at dinner.
Oh, okay.
And then I was at the Comsteads playing board games.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's another. Hey, we're gonna get Mitch Comstead on here to talk about board
talk
games.
board games? I
Yeah.
like that. I
We've
like
got some
that.
stuff to talk about that guy.
That would be an
Episode on gamification. This
Okay.
guy is playing games you've never heard of, and it's changing my
he's
life.
created
It's changing
games.
my life a little bit.
He's created games.
He introduced me to 3 new games,
Okay.
changing my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's deep.
I never want to play.
That's
Listen, I
deep.
love you. Look
Okay,
at
yes.
me. I
Yeah.
love you.
Yeah.
I never want to play Settlers again,
Okay.
ever.
Okay.
I'm beyond that now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Settlers is like
Well, it's an entry drug.
it's like Connect 4 to me now.
Whoa.
You know Connect 4?
I do.
You play that with your kids just because it's an easy game?
Bite your tongue.
Yeah, that's how I
wow.
feel about Settlers.
Because it's an easy game. Oh, okay. All right.
I'm beyond that now, Dill. I don't want to be at your house and you go, you guys want to play Settlers? No, I don't. I'd rather play Uno. Sorry. I can tell you're offended by that.
I'm not offended. I'm more blown away.
Also, can I
Blown
just say
away.
this?
Yeah.
Because this is the heartbeat of our podcast about loving people well.
Yeah.
You upgraded your Keurig at home,
I did.
and then you brought
did.
your Keurig
Yep.
for me in my office.
I did. I heard that your Keurig
Oh, it's from
in the
84.
office
It's from 84.
was it was a little outdated and was maybe on its last leg.
You know the story
So-
about my Keurig?
I feel like you found this thing somewhere.
My former assistant, Donna Goro, found this Keurig at Goodwill
Yeah.
and did it and bought it on a Tuesday, which is like half off for seniors. That thing costs like $8.
Yeah.
Cleaned
well,
it
you've
out.
definitely gotten $8
Yeah.
worth of
You
use
have
out
to
of it.
smack that thing every once in a while to get
just
the
to
pump.
get it. Yeah,
Get
just
the
to get it
pump.
going again.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But you helped me out. You're a
I'm
good
here
man.
for you, bub.
Now we can.
Hey, I wanna address a couple things.
Yep.
Before we go too much further, because we've been rambling now, talking Christmas
Yep.
and talking some good stuff.
I do have one
Okay.
thing I want to get in here before we get done.
Yeah, we need
Just
to.
remind me.
I want to make a couple corrections and clarifications.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's talk Die Hard just for a quick second. Now stop. Okay, now there's two things. This is the end all be all on Die Hard as a Christmas movie. My stance is Die Hard is not a Christmas movie because it was released in July. Okay, now
I'm going to sit back
now-
and let you talk. I'm going to sit
Okay.
back and let you talk.
Okay, thank you. So Die Hard, not a Christmas movie because it was released in July. Now here is something, and I will send you this picture so you can put it up on the YouTube and we can show this. But I found a chart on Instagram that shows that the popularity and the Google searches of Die Hard increase every year at Christmas, which means that people out there are dead set that this is a Christmas movie. I had multiple people. I had one person walking out of Christmas Eve service. They hollered at me, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I had emails coming in, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. The only person I have on my side right now is Mama Cody. That's the only person that I have on my side. So I'm going to let the people have their way.
Peacemaker.
I'm not
The
a peacemaker.
No,
I'm not.
Mama Cody's the
Mom-
peacemaker.
Hey, listen.
She
Mama-
feels bad for you, dude.
Well, that's fine. I'll take sympathy sometimes. Now, Die Hard, we will allow it to be a Christmas movie. I'll send you this chart so you can inlay it on the video because it is fantastic to see. It is really interesting to see how popular Die Hard gets at Christmas, which makes no sense.
Because it is a Christmas movie.
Okay. It's not really a Christmas
I don't think the only defense I've heard, because you've got a couple. You got a couple
Christmas
people
in
in your
July.
corner.
Christmas
Yeah,
in July
it's
is
not a
real.
Christmas movie because it came out. Listen, the movie doesn't determine if it's a Christmas movie. The viewer determines if it's a Christmas movie. All right, and the viewer goes Christmas movie.
I'm still not watching it at Christmas.
Oh my
it is still not even close to being on my Christmas list. Okay, now the second thing is I just want to expound just a little bit on Chick-fil-A. Okay, because we mentioned them last week.
What happened?
Well,
they reached out.
No. Now I just want to I want to clarify, like, because we talked vaguely about them switching some of their donations and stuff. So I just looked into it a little bit over the last week. They have they've stopped or broken their relationships with Salvation Army and FCA, and they are allocating those funds to go towards education, homelessness, and hunger. That's their three. I love those. I think that makes a lot of sense for Chick-fil-A to partner with things that fight education or fight for education, fight against homelessness, and fight against hunger. That makes sense for a company like Chick-fil-A to do, similar to how it makes sense for a company like Starbucks to wish me a merry coffee, which I love. I have to commend Chick-fil-A. Okay, I'm going to do this personally. This is my viewpoint. I'm not sure Matt shares this, but I'm going to commend Chick-fil-A for breaking away from Salvation Army and FCA, because I don't understand how a food restaurant partnering with like FCA, I don't know how that relationship made sense. It probably made sense at one point, but it doesn't make sense today.
Right.
Okay, there are things that need to support FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, that absolutely they need support. I don't know that Chick-fil-A is. Just saying.
Would it be safe to say
education, homelessness, and hunger? Those are great things for a food restaurant company to focus again.
This might be oversimplifying it.
Yep.
But the tension with everything that was going on with Chick-fil-A about this, about how they were going to be generous with these other nonprofits, was they were essentially, their contracts were ending with these very public Christian organizations, right?
Yes.
And now they're saying we have created a matrix for how we're going to be generous with this money.
Yeah.
And now they were partnering not just with Christian organizations, but also some non-Christian organizations because of what those organizations are doing. So you didn't have to be a Christian organization and helping out the homeless. Now they were partnering with just organizations that were helping out with the homeless.
That's right.
And the Christian community was losing their mind a little bit.
Right. And
is that fair?
That's exactly right. Yeah. And that's what we touched on. And I think it's worth actually explicitly talking about what they are changing to, because it's one thing to wave your hands and be like, that's that, but it's another. And in the theme of Bake the Cake, okay, we believe that as Christians, we should support Chick-fil-A, because I want my kids to be educated. I want all kids to be educated. I don't really want anyone to be homeless.
Right.
And I don't want there to be hunger in the world. Those are good things. I support Chick-fil-A.
Are you thinking about that when you buy a chicken sandwich?
I'm not.
I'm not. Is that
I'm not. But
they make food, and I like their food.
Listen, this whole idea of boycotting something or anything that it
doesn't work, dude.
It doesn't work. I've never seen it work.
Because at the end of the day, it's about the product that they're putting out.
Yeah. Actually, what I've seen is I have seen that unify and make things work harder. So like when everybody unified against Chick-fil-A a few years ago, right? Yeah. That actually made Chick-fil-A stronger.
Yeah, it did.
So I've never actually seen a boycott.
The only thing that's going to bring down Chick-fil-A is if their food turns into trash. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, they seem to have that fixed.
Yeah,
because their food,
everybody is coming to their level. No, they're not retracting.
We had Vanessa's last meal before she left was Chick-fil-A. That's what she wanted her last meal to be. So freaking good.
It is.
Service is so good.
Every time.
The app.
Every time.
The app.
Hey,
I'm using the app now. I'm a silver member.
Yeah.
Silver.
Congratulations.
What's the next level?
Hey, come at me when you're red. Red.
Okay.
Red. I'm red status.
I'm silver.
Red status.
I'm silver.
No, so anyway, I wanted to clarify that.
Yeah.
Here's another thing. We're going to be a little bit more deliberate in 2020 about this idea of baking the cake.
Yeah.
Okay. And so this is going to be our last show for 2019. It's been fun. This has been awesome. I think we now understand where this is headed. Would you agree?
We've got a better idea.
Yeah.
And we jumped into the deep end of the pool.
We did.
Now we've got some swimmies. We got some swimmies on.
Yeah.
And we know where we need to go.
So in 2020, be on the lookout for Bake the Cake challenges. That's what I'm going to phrase it. We might change that up. But Bake the Cake challenges, we're going to push out to the listeners and to the people who have come beside us ways that we see to bake the cake. And it can look a lot of different ways. We might say, hey, for every $1 we make on merchandise sales in this month, we're going to take that money and go put it here. We're going to go, and we've talked about some pretty crazy ideas. We've talked about some pretty simple ideas. One of them's like sponsoring a child in Kenya. Right? That's pretty easy.
Yeah.
That would be pretty easy. So we want to put that out there, give you a little taste of it, but be on the lookout for more challenges coming up in 2020.
We've got some. We were just chatting before this podcast. We've got some exciting stuff.
Yeah. We're
not going to drop it.
No.
But it's fun, dude.
Yeah. I want to.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to continue to grow, and we're so I'm thankful. I think I can speak for you. We're thankful that people are even listening to this. Sure. It's fun to see. It's fun to hear the banter. It's fun to have people emailing you. Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Keep
listening. Keep baking the cake.
Yeah. Now I want to throw out something that we talked about last podcast because I've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
New Year's resolutions.
Oh yeah.
I got one.
All right.
This one is going to test me. It's going to be a big challenge.
Hit me with it.
I'm nervous to even say it on the podcast because as soon as I say it, it'll be...
Well, now you're going to be held accountable.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I want to be held accountable, but I think this is where I need to go. Because we've chatted about it a few times.
All right.
And I'm going to lock it in right here, right now. In 2020.
Yes.
I'm writing a book.
Thank you.
I'm writing a book.
Thank you. I text you.
And I'm scared as all get out.
I texted you 2 weeks ago and I said, it's time. It's time
I've been
to write the book.
Listen, and if you've been around me at all over the last two years, if hanging out with me, whatever, you've heard about this book because I've been. I've got chapters for this book.
Yep.
I've got ideas, but I'm nervous, dude, because I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail at this several times because I'm not a great writer. I'm really not.
Okay.
It's painful for me. It's like get up at 4:30 a.m. It's that kind of painful.
Okay.
So it's going to be, the discipline that's going to be needed to sit down and to just write. But I'm hoping that in that rhythm, I will then fall in love with it more. But it's time.
I really think you will.
It's time.
Especially as you start to see the stories come together.
I'm going to self-publish a book
I am
in 2020.
Stoked about this.
In 2020, I'm going to do it.
Stoked about this. Okay.
I'm locking it in.
I'm
locking it in.
That is one of the best resolutions I've ever heard.
I'm locking it in.
That is great.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey guys, Matt Cody's going to write a book. I'm going to hold him to it.
Yeah.
And we're going to track progress right here on Bake the Cake.
Yeah.
Okay. That's great.
I still got a week before this starts.
Yeah, I ain't worried about it.
Because I got some video games I got to play. then I'm going to write a book in 2020.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, one other thing. Now, if you've lasted this long, it's probably not even worth it. But I do want to say that we do realize that that we clipped crazy for anybody who's an audio junkie. Our audio was not where we want it to be. So we're working on it, okay? I've been adjusting it through the show. We're trying, okay? And I'm sorry that I was basically yelling at everybody the entire show last week. Matt was like, I had to work so stinking hard.
You are the sound engineer. You're the sound engineer of this operation.
Right, with no formal training.
None of us have any formal training, anything.
No. So, hey, let's though, sorry, I that was kind of a squirrel moment. But what are you looking forward to most in 2020? Now you've locked in a resolution. But what are you looking? This is the last episode for 2019.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to the most in 2020?
I think I've developed some really good habits and rhythms in 2019. I think I'm just looking to add on to some of those.
Okay.
I've got a pretty good life.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And I think just some of these I've established the exercise.
Yeah.
I'm going to just compound on that a little bit more. I'm excited about that. I've got some fun trips planned for 2020.
Yep.
Or not
in the works.
In the works.
Yeah.
I've got this, the podcast thing going on. I'm really excited about it. I feel like I've got a good life, dude.
Yeah. No,
I
agree with you there.
I think there's some really fun things that are going to go down in 2020. So I was just talking to someone yesterday. Usually, getting around New Year's, I'm like, New Year's, it's just another year, whatever. I have a little something inside of me this year,
right
dude.
on.
I
That's
got
good.
I got a little something going, man.
Wow.
I'm looking forward to
Okay.
2020. There's some mystery there. There's some goals, writing a book. There's some things going on.
Good.
So
I like that.
I've been at Rocky now, coming up on 6 years. I feel very established here in the community, and I feel good, dude. I feel good.
Yeah, it's time to grow.
It's time to grow. yeah, it's time to grow.
Oh, that was good.
It's time to grow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Are you still reading books? That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah. Well, hey, look. No, I like what you just said about establish some good habits and building on them.
Yeah.
So a couple of things that I'm looking to build on in 2020. So similarly, on the exercise and working out, eating better is something I'm going to focus on in 2020.
Yeah.
That's something that I've really got to nail down.
Yeah, because you're so large.
Well, it's not about that.
Wow, you're so
It's not about
big.
that, bud. It's not about that.
Probably need to lose a couple pounds, Dill.
It's not about losing weight or gaining weight.
Dill.
Or anything.
Whoa.
It's
how you feel.
it's how you feel. It's long-term health, and it's about look, I want to be 40, 50 and still able to do fun things with my kids and not just
What is it in your diet right now you think you need to cut out?
carbs. So here's just straight up.
Yeah.
I'm like 40, what is it? I'm like 35% carbs or 40% carbs on my daily consumption.
Okay.
And I want to flip that around and get more protein. Better energy.
Yeah.
Better energy for the body.
So
eating is a good one.
I need to uptick my protein as well.
Eating is good. Definitely want to read more. I had another one that I was gonna say, and I can't remember it now. Oh, I'll tell you what.
Video
I'm
games?
gonna tell you what this is.
Oh yeah.
I read a book over the last couple weeks, and it's by John Mark Comer. Do you know John Mark Comer?
I don't think so.
Well, you should look into him. I
Okay.
think you'd like him a lot.
Okay.
He's a preacher out in Portland.
Oh.
But he wrote a book here this
Oh,
fall.
is this?
The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry.
Did
What?
you get this through Sam?
Yeah, Samuel.
Oh, okay.
Samuel gave me this book.
I got you.
You need to now. Samuel is a huge John Mark Comer fan.
Yeah, yes,
okay.
he is.
But I read this book.
I've listened to some of these guys' sermons.
I read his newest book, which is called The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry,
Okay.
and it was impactful. I would encourage you to read it. We could talk about it here.
Yeah, I love it.
It's good. It's got some concepts that I'm going to try to apply. So he's big on the Sabbath, and basically just taking a day once a week and treating it as holy,
Yeah,
right? And not bastardizing it with how our society and culture likes to push more and hurry
Love
all
it.
this.
Slow down.
Slow down.
Spend some
Silence.
time in your king size bed. Play more video games.
Yeah, do things that are restful for your soul.
That's what I hear you
So
say.
yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So I'm looking forward to trying to bring some of those thoughts into habits of 2020.
Love it.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
All right, Dale. I've got
You got breakfast.
I got a breakfast appointment I got to get to.
Okay.
But here's the thing.
Hey, thanks for inviting me
We
to
should have
breakfast.
told everybody about the social media stuff at the beginning of the podcast.
God, we're so bad at that.
We're not good at podcasting. But if you made it this far, you can check us out on Instagram at BakeTheCakePod. You can email us at BakeTheCakePod@gmail.com. We're also on Facebook now.
Yep. Bake the Cake Podcast. We're on YouTube, which is
YouTube.
becoming a great platform for us, and we've got 3 videos with.
If you're
Almost 100
a
views.
listener to the podcast, which is awesome, thanks. But if you ever want to see the video of it, you can go to YouTube. If you just search Bake the Cake Podcast. Now, podcast is the big deal on that search.
Yeah, if you just do Bake the Cake, you're probably not going to get there.
No, you're not. And if you just do Bake the Cake Pod, you're not going to get there.
No.
But if you do Bake the Cake Podcast, and as our viewership grows, I'm sure it'll get a little easier to find it. But you can come see what we look like and what we do and how we look at each other. All right, guys. Hey, have a great new year. Make wise choices. We'll see you in 2020.
Later.
Bye.